Another big F1 team has set its sights on Adrien Newie, the GOAT of F1. A shocking analysis shows Max Verstappen had more pace at the Chinese GP, and Ferrari reveals a big mistake that cost them a podium finish. Let's get straight into the latest F1 news. The prospect of Red Bull's design guru Adrien Newie returning to his former team has sparked a lot of discussion in the Formula One community. While there have been reports linking him to the ambitious Aston Martin team, 1996 world champion Damon Hill has suggested that McLaren could be the team that catches Newey's attention. Before designing championship-winning machinery for Red Bull, Newie had done the same with McLaren and Williams. Hill believes that McLaren's remarkable surge in performance over the last year could make it a viable option for Newey's F1 future. Despite signing a new contract with Red Bull last year, Newey's future with the team has remained uncertain. Reports suggest that billionaire owner Lawrence Stroll has made a big money offer to lure him away from Red Bull to join Aston Martin. However, Hill believes that McLaren could be a better fit for Newie, given their recent success and promising trajectory. McLaren has been enjoying a resurgence in recent years, returning to regular podium-scoring ways in 2023 and continuing that momentum in F1 2024. They have been battling Ferrari to be recognized as the best of the rest behind Red Bull. However, the team has not won a Grand Prix since Italy 2021, and this is the true challenge for them this season, according to Hill's fellow Sky F1 pundit Karun Chandok. He believes that McLaren has the potential to be second only to Red Bull and be the best of the rest, but the team needs to secure its first win this season to truly cement its position. As the F1 season moves to Miami, McLaren finds itself in third place in the Constructors' Championship, 55 points behind Ferrari. It remains to be seen whether Newie will make a move to McLaren or any other team in the future, but his talent and experience will undoubtedly be in high demand. Former Formula One driver Robert Dornbos has expressed his belief that Charles Leclerc may not have the necessary temperament to become a world champion. Despite showing great tenacity and resilience in the Chinese Grand Prix against Carlos Sainz, Dornbos claims that Leclerc is too nice to win the title. He has also suggested that Lewis Hamilton, who may become Leclerc's teammate at Ferrari next season, would have the edge over the Monegasque driver if Ferrari designs a championship-winning car. Dornbos's comments came in the wake of an incident in the sprint race at the Chinese Grand Prix, where Leclerc and Sainz collided while racing wheel-to-wheel. While Leclerc called it over the line, he did not seem too worried about it. However, Dornbos believes that Leclerc lacks the killer instinct required to win the title, something that drivers like Hamilton and Verstappen possess. Nico Rosberg, the 2016 world champion, has also questioned Leclerc's ability to handle conflicts with his teammates. While he acknowledged Leclerc's impressive qualifying skills, he suggested that Leclerc's lack of willingness to engage in conflicts could make it easier for Hamilton to dominate him next season. Overall, there seems to be a growing consensus that Leclerc may not be aggressive enough to become a world champion, and his ability to handle conflicts with his teammate could be a crucial factor in his quest for a title. If you are enjoying the video so far, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily F1 news. Frederik Vesti, a reserve driver for Mercedes, and F1 technical expert Albert Fabrega have recently highlighted some areas in which Max Verstappen can conserve his true pace, even while leading the race. Vesti pointed out that Verstappen doesn't need to push his tires as hard, while Fabrega wonders if the Red Bull driver is keeping some tenths in his pocket at times. Verstappen had a remarkable performance during the Chinese Grand Prix, where he led throughout the race to take his 21st victory in just 23 races. He was able to extract marginal gains over his rivals by managing his tires in such a way that he can still drive faster without taking too much life out of them, according to Vesti. Vesti explained on the F1 Nation podcast that Verstappen can manage his tires by using them 1% less in high-speed corners. Over a long stint, this can make a significant difference. He added that Verstappen's speed advantage, along with his ability to take care of the tires, is making him look even better. Fabrega agreed that Verstappen is a master of tire management, but he also wonders if the Dutchman is keeping pace in hand despite his flying start to the season. He believes that Verstappen is managing the tires in a way that no one else can do in Formula One at the moment. He added that it is not just the driver but also the car and the team that make a difference in how they plan the race and the whole weekend. When asked if this was Verstappen's most dominant performance of the year, Fabrega responded that it was 100% the most dominant. However, he also questioned if Verstappen is still keeping some tenths in his pocket if he needs to deploy that extra speed. The 2024 season of Formula One has been a great watch so far, with each team showcasing their skills and tactics on the track. Among the top contenders, Ferrari has been the second best team in the season, but the team didn't live up to the expectations at the Shanghai event last weekend. During the first 4 races of the season, Ferrari managed to have at least one driver on the podium. However, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz could only qualify 6th and 7th respectively at Shanghai, 6/10ths off Max Verstappen's pace. The pair managed to move ahead of Mercedes' George Russell and Aston Martin man Fernando Alonso to finish 4th and 5th, but they still fell well short of challenging McLaren's Lando Norris, who convincingly grabbed 2nd place. Ferrari's team principal Vasseur acknowledged that the team made too many mistakes trying to optimize its package for the tricky Shanghai circuit. The unusual tarmac coating of the track added to the complexity of the race. The team fell behind the curve in qualifying, and Vasseur believes that it's really a matter of putting everything together to be in front. Vasseur explained, "In this group, if you don't do the perfect job, you won't be in front. We have a pack with 6 or 7 cars in 1/10 in qualifying. That means that due to details, you can move from hero to zero." During the start of the race, both Ferraris initially lost positions to Russell and briefly Haas's Nico Hülkenberg as they struggled for grip. This made their recovery harder than it needed to be. A mid-race safety car further complicated matters for Sainz, as he had already made his one pit stop for hard tires, giving him a tire life disadvantage against the cars around him. Vasseur pointed out that both Ferraris struggled more on the hard compound than on the mediums they had started the race on, which is an area to investigate. He said, "We were a bit less performant on the hard than on the medium. We were in a good position at the end of the stint of medium, but we lost ground on the hard." Shanghai's tricky surface condition, paired with the sprint format's limited practice time, may have tripped Ferrari up, but Vasseur didn't want to call in excuses. He admitted, "It's more a matter of extracting the best of what we have, and we didn't do the job this weekend on this. It was very difficult to understand the tarmac also due to the format. This can make a difference at the end because we are speaking about 1/10, we are not speaking about half a second." However, Vasseur emphasized that Ferrari cannot use this as an excuse. It's the same for everybody, and some teams managed it better than others. The team needs to understand if they can do a better job with the preparation. That is it for today's video. If you want to know the terrible revelation the Mercedes team found about their car, click this video, and I'll see you there.